Hello YouTube, Luke here again, another video here for Weiss Schwarz. Just doing a deck profile for the ViVid strike that I'm currently using. I was at locals, just playing some friendlies at locals last night. I had a couple of games that went pretty well. I played against the Nisakoi Sweets deck. That was a pretty strong deck to come against, so I lost that one, but came up against the Bang Dream trial deck, so I managed to win that one, so I was happy about that. Managed to beat another trial deck plus. So at least 1-1 for the friendlies. I had a lot of fun. I had a good time anyway, so anyway, I'll get to the deck profile here. So start off with grade zeros. Let me get out. Playmat's a little dirty here. That's okay. Start off with 4 Rinne. First uniform. So her effect is if you have 2 or fewer cards in a stock, she gains 1500. So she starts off at 25, not bad, but goes to 4000 pretty much straight away. So 2 or fewer cards in stock plus 1500, very good. And now we have 3 Mirror 4 Smile. 3500 cannot side attack. There's quite a few cards like this that are 3500 and cannot side attack. Oh, sorry, I've got 4 of them. Just found the other one. Also run 2 Victoria, President of the Under-19 athletes. She has 2 effects. Her first effect, when she's played from the hand of the stage, you can pay 1 stock, discard a card, then search your deck for a melee, add it to your hand. So she's very good searcher. Now we got 3 Jill, Believer and Talents. 2 abilities, 2 effects for her. Continuous, all your other Rinne, defense and toughness, gain 1000 power. We'll get to her soon. But she has a brainstorm. Pay 1 stock, rest this card, flip over, send 4 cards from your deck library to your waiting room. For each climax, draw up to 1 card. And so yes, the other assist in the grade zeros is Nove, President of Nakajima Gym. All your other Fuuka athlete and part-timer, gain 1000 power, and she has the bond with the Fuuka athlete and part-timer, pay 1. So we'll go to the grade ones. We'll start with the Fuuka athlete and part-timer. 3 of them. Just a vanilla with 5500. Obviously gains 1000 with her and has the bond, so she's in the waiting room. Put her in the back, pay 1, add her, and 4 Fuuka Reventon. She has a few abilities, few effects. First one, if you have 2 or more other melee characters, this gains 2000 power, so she goes to 6000. She has a climax combo with the first strike. When this card will gain an extra 1000 from the first strike, so she'll go to 7000. Also, the following ability for the turn: when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may put the top card of your library into your stock. Here is the Jill, Believer and Talents assist. Rinne, defense and toughness. So she cost of 1, cost of 1, 6000. When this card attacks, if you have 2 or more other melee characters, against 2000. And it has an encore ability, put the top card of your library into your stock. So she was just really good for me last night, because obviously just pay a damage if you want to keep her out there. I have her, so that's 9000 attacking for a level 1. She was really good. And I run 3 backups, ViVid the tiny one, so level 1, 1500. So you can just, keep all them alive. Yes, I run 3 of her. Now for level 2s, 4 Fuuka setup, pay 1. She has 7000 power, but she has a couple of good effects. The first effect is, when this card is placed from your hand to the stage, reveal the top card of your library. If it is a level 1 or lower, it goes into your stock. Climax is considered level 0. Now she has a change effect. Pay 1, discard 2 melee characters from hand to the waiting room, and return this to the hand at the start of your climax phase. And then choose a Gifted Fist Fuuka in your waiting room, put it in the slot this was in. So it's really good. Just put it back to your hand, put the Fuuka out, and you can do it again next turn if you want, if you got another one. I was able to do it a couple of times, and Like I was able to do it twice. In one game, and then my deck refreshed, so that was okay. It was pretty much end of game anyway. I run 2 Ironheart Morning of Encounter. She has a couple of effects, 3 of them. First one's an assister. Each card in front of this gains 500 bytes power, bytes level, so that gains obviously 1,000. Level 1's gain 500, level 3's 15, and she has a couple of effects that help with the change. When this is placed from your hand to the stage, you may look at the top card of your library. If so, you can put that face down under it as a marker. And also, when you pay for the change cost of your characters, you may put a marker from this card from the waiting room to the stock. So instead of paying the stock, put that into the waiting room instead. One game in the game against the Beng Dream, I had both of her in the back row at the end of the game, the last couple of turns. So she really helped out with the change and also the extra power for my level 3s, which I'll get to now. So here is the Gifted Fist Fuuka. So first effect is continuous. For each other melee character, she gains 500 power. And also, when this is placed from the hand to the stage or via change, you heal. So place 1 card from your clock. Put the top card of your clock into the waiting room. So a healer and boost herself quite a lot of power. And 3 Rinne defense and pure white total fighter Rinne. So when she gets 1,000 if you have 2 or more other melee characters. When this is placed from the hand of the stage, draw up to 2 cards and discard a card from your hand to the waiting room. So there's quite a lot of cards like that. Also, it has another effect some other cards have. During battles involving this, when the damage taken by you isn't cancelled, if you have 2 or more other melee characters, you may pay the cost, which is 3. Deal the same amount of damage to your opponent. That damage can be cancelled. Some cards also have that ability. Okay, we'll go to the Climaxes. So this is the one that Climax combos with the level 1 Fuuka. This one is the first strike. So first off, when this is placed from your hand to the Climax zone, choose up to 1 green card in your waiting room and put it into your stock. So it's pretty good to start with. Also, plus each character's gain 1 soul for the turn. When it triggers, it's 2 soul. And the other 4, Rinne versus Mura. It's a draw trigger, and all your characters gain 1,000 power and 1 soul. So yeah, that's it. Had a lot of fun playing this. Looking forward to when the set comes out at the end of next month. Build a deck or 2, depending what I can run. I don't know anything that's in that set yet. Probably start getting cards for it soon, shown on the Bushiroad sites and whatnot now that Beng Dream is released. I did send a message to Bushiroad asking about when we'll see previews for cards, and they did say shortly after Beng Dream was released, which was 2 days ago, I believe. So, yeah, anyway, until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.